Hello and welcome. The resources of our planet Earth is depleting faster than expected. Some rare earth materials used in electronics, medical equipment, and renewable energy could run out in less than 100 years. Nations around the world are on the hunt to find reserves. And as you know, almost every inch of our planet Earth has been conquered. So, space mining is on the mind of the world's superpowers. The focus here is to harvest these resources many miles away in space and bring them back here on Earth. The United States has historically been the dominant country in space exploration, having been the first to land humans on the moon and establishing the International Space Station. However, in recent years, China has also joined the space race, with China landing a rover on the far side of the moon, as well as launching successful missions to Mars. The question is, what is pushing humanity to attempt mining resources far away in space? Who owns space, as well as the resources in space? And how exactly will space mining be done? This is exactly what today's video is about. Space mining is all about extracting valuable resources from asteroids, the moon, and other celestial bodies. These resources include water, metals like iron, nickel, and platinum, as well as rare earth elements. So, why are nations around the world showing so much interest in space mining? No, it is because of the abundance of the resources in space. Asteroids alone are estimated to contain trillions of dollars worth of precious metals and other materials. In fact, some asteroids have more platinum than has ever been mined here on Earth. This should scare you. So, space mining could potentially provide unlimited supply of resources to fuel technological advancement and economic growth. Estimates suggest that a single asteroid could be worth trillions of dollars due to the valuable resources it may contain, such as precious metals like platinum, gold, and silver, as well as rare earth materials and water. Now, in 2012, a single asteroid named 16 Psyche was estimated to contain metals worth around 10,000 quadrillion dollars. Think about it. I am not talking about billions nor trillion. I mean 10,000 quadrillion dollars. In fact, it will be difficult to put a tag on the actual value on the resources in space. Now, for nations to be able to harvest resources from space, especially from asteroids, there is the need to hit an asteroid so as to deviate the asteroid from its course, as they normally revolve around the sun in elliptical orbits. This strategy was tested by NASA, where they intentionally crashed a multi-million-dollar spacecraft into an asteroid to see if they could cause the asteroid to lose its course, and the test was successful. Now, the success of this test affirms two things. That is, one, humanity can break and destroy asteroids that may in the future be on course to crash into our planet Earth. And the second side of it is the commercial side. That is, humanity can also mine asteroids by hitting them off course. Now, space exploration is on the mind of the world's superpowers. The focus here is to harvest these resources many miles away from our planet Earth and bring them back here. Rare earth materials are considered to be the cornerstone to industrial development, as well as the key ingredient to fuel the world economy as the world transitions from unclean energy sources such as coal and petrol. And any nation that can obtain adequate supply of these materials would hold strategic position in the areas of economic power as well as technological power. There is currently increasing desire to mine materials in space, the reason being that resources on Earth are fast depleting, whilst in space these resources are in abundance. This is one of the key reasons driving China's space ambition to rocket high. And China is not slacking at all. China currently holds over 85% of rare earth mining and processing capacity of the world, which therefore means that China holds strategic monopoly in the supply of rare earth materials. China in the past years has invested over 30 billion in Africa alone in rare earth mining areas as well. These rare earth materials are needed in the production of computers, cell phones, batteries, and military equipment. The US is also on the move to make space mining a reality. Now, NASA planned to launch a mission in October 2023 and reach the target location of asteroids in 2029. In 2022, NASA announced a new lunar exploration program called allmost, which aims to establish a sustainable human presence on the moon by 2024. This program could potentially pave way for future space mining activities. As of now, it doesn't make economic sense to go to space to mine precious metals. The reason being that the cost involved in getting to asteroids in space is too expensive. The major concern about space is the question of who actually owns the space and who owns the resources in space as well. This question remains the most complex and controversial issue that has not been fully resolved. Now, the Outer Space Treaty, which was signed by the United States and other nations in 1967, states that celestial bodies, including the moon and other planets, are not subject to national ownership. This means that no country or individual can claim ownership to celestial bodies in space. A law allowing businesses to possess and sell materials mined from asteroids and other celestial bodies was passed by the US in 2015. Several nations, including Russia and China, have opposed this rule, claiming it is against international norms. Overall, the issue of the ownership of resources in space is still unresolved and will likely continue to be a topic of debate and negotiation among nations and private companies in the coming future. There is no doubt that space mining holds a lot of potential to the survival of humanity in the coming future. That is all for today. Thanks for watching. If you find this informative, kindly don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next update. Thank you so much and have a good day.